So here we are, just finished up week 2. It was a crazy week. It was Labor Day weekend this last weekend, so we didn't have any school on Monday. And so I did work days for the kids on Tuesday specifically. I was really shocked at how quiet it was. They really started allowing the content to start pulling them in now that they're starting to kind of figure out how things go. And I did have some management behavioral problems in a couple of my classes, and I'm realizing, okay, I'm really going to have to use some different management techniques with this system. And so on Wednesday, day 3, we did another work day because they're learning the technology too, but they're getting a lot done, and I isolated several students, and that seemed to make a huge difference for them. And by Wednesday too, they're really starting to get it. They're starting to understand how the portal works. They're starting to upload images for assignments where they need to do that. And in a lot of the assignments where I want to see their work, they'll work it out on paper or on the EduCreations app. They take a picture of it, they upload that picture. And wow, am I realizing that this is making, I am grading papers so much faster. And not once are we ever grading anything in class, which means 100% of my class time goes to them and not to administrative type grading paper things. And I'm able to grade papers faster, which means I have more time to give them feedback when I am grading, and I can type in comments and notes and examples. And so I feel like I'm able to give them so much more. So that's really exciting for me. And they're really starting to learn to kind of maneuver through the portal. So Thursday we did another task. It was a no iPad day. And again, I had one class specifically. I had some major behavioral issues on Tuesday. And we isolated some people Wednesday. And by Thursday, when we did that task, even the kids that I isolated, most of them, wow, they just got it. The task had such a great, it's got that low threshold where any kid can enter the task, and it's got that really high ceiling where even your high-end kids can take it so far, and they understood so much about the situations and what was going on. And so that was really exciting to me. It's kind of fun the way that curriculum's designed. You plan really well, and you have to, because you have to know where things are going. And then it's like you just kind of hang on for the ride, and the ride's amazing, and you get done and you're like, wow, that was fantastic, and they learned so much. I also, on Thursday, super excited, I have another math class that we're doing online, and it's my advanced math kids, and we actually enrolled them in some dual credit college classes. And I do not have a master's degree, so I'm not eligible to teach a dual credit class, but I wanted my kids to have those opportunities. And so we enrolled them online, and we're just going through the class together. Well, obviously they have some programs with the state that'll cover part of it, but I posted this week on Facebook just to see, my husband is military, so we have friends all over the world, and just to see if I had any friends who wanted to sponsor a kid or two or whatever. And I actually found a sponsor who sponsored the entire class. So we got a check last week for almost $1,800 to cover all of the leftover credit costs for my kids in advanced math, and we're in a low-income community, and so that was a huge plus. I was so excited and really happy about it. Anyway, then Friday I was not here. I had to be out of town, and so what I did was I recorded some videos on EduCreations on that app. And what I did is I did examples on their whiteboard, and I talked, and you can record it, and it'll record and show everything that you're writing out in examples, plus record your voice. And so I did an examples video for Math 2 and one for Math 3. And then I had it all set up where that video would play at the beginning of the class hour. Nobody used iPads on Friday because I didn't want my sub to have to feel like she needed to keep track of that. And they just got paper copies of what they would normally do. And I didn't come back to a bunch of questions. Apparently the examples and then the tasks we've been doing, because I already did the task, remember, on Thursday to work them into this. That and the examples, they did fantastic. They really understood the math part of it. And I had all the examples that I did on the video, I had written up on the board for them to copy down into their binder once the video was over, also just as a reminder. And so overall, I think that went really well. And I got a couple emails Friday throughout the day while I was gone about some parents being concerned with the technology And we've had a few technology bumps as far as like some kids not being able to log in, like they can log in one day but then not the next. So we're definitely still fielding some problems and figuring some things out, but again, we still had some huge successes. Kids are doing stuff at home. That's a huge success. The curriculum is crazy engaging. It's drawing them in. They are learning so much technology. It's just like, wow, the skills that they've just acquired just in 2 weeks is amazing. So anyway, that's how week 2 went. I know week 3 is going to be a little crazy because I know I have some technology issues to solve, and I know I have some parents that are frustrated and upset about some things. I'm so glad that they called and we were able to schedule some parent appointments for next week, so hopefully those go good. I'd love to communicate through things. I really think miscommunications are a lot of time the problem, so hopefully we can kind of clear that up and get them feeling excited about the program. So I will be posting another video next week. All right, bye.